friends, welcome. Join me on the floor for a little stretch, just some mobility, get your body moving, knock the cobwebs off. You can bring a block if you have it. If you don't have a block, you could bring something like a book or a stack of books, just something to bring the floor a little bit closer just in case you need that. And then you can bring a pillow, a bolster, a couple of pillows, a blanket folded up, just something for extra padding. We may be putting that under our body, we may be putting it under our knee or something like that. So just something that you feel comfortable moving on the floor with. We are gonna start seated, roll into our tabletop, hands down, knees down, come to our belly for a little bit, and then come to our back for the close of class. So if that sounds good, let's get into it. Okay, we are doing this whole thing on the floor and we are going to start with a seated breathing practice here. So you're going to bring your sits bone. Okay, we are starting this. Okay, let's get started. As a reminder, this whole thing will be on the floor. You are going to come to your seat on the mat. You can soften the back of your knees, or you can extend your legs a little bit more if you're someone who typically hyperextends. Let's keep the back of the knees soft, heels down, toes up, shoulders roll up and then down your back, and then hands come right here to heart center. You're going to press your elbows out to the side to really open up your back here. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And a big sigh out. Inhale again. Exhale, side out, really still feeling like your back is opening up here. Your shoulders are rolling down, your chest is open, you can breathe. Last one, just for fun. Nice, we're gonna interlace our fingers, round our spine and press forward into our seated version of cat-cow. So you're gonna press and round forward, chin can drop towards your chest. And then inhale to do a big reach and extend towards the sky. From the side, it looks like this. You're rounding, pressing your spine back. And then inhaling up. You can add a little wiggle if you want. Last one. Exhale, press it forward. Inhale, big reach up. Nice, roll it on out. We are gonna come over into our regular cat-cow or our traditional cat-cow. So hands are coming under your shoulders, knees under your hips. You can always come back to that seated cat-cow if that's a little bit more your style. You can add extra padding at any point. Inhale up, tailbone comes up, head comes up, belly drops down. And then exhale to tuck your tailbone under. Drop your chin towards your chest, back comes up towards the sky. Let's keep going. Inhale. Exhale. If you are someone who tends to lock out your elbows, keep a little bit of softness here. Last one. We are already here. So let's do a little bit of a hip circle, hip opener. I'm going to take my left hip towards my left heel and then bring it around town. All the way here, yes, all the way around. And have fun with it. I know there can be a lot of snaps, crackles, pops. If you're like, ooh, I don't know about that. Make the circles a little smaller, but if you're having an okay time, you can make those circles a little bigger. Last two. Last one. You know we have to go the other way, right? So we're going to bring the right hip, right booty cheek down towards the right heel and around. Yes. Again, this side may make more noise. It may make less noise. You never know. Let's take a few more here. Maybe you make them smaller. Maybe you make them bigger. Feeling a little bit warmer in the hips. Last two. Last one, come back through center of the cat-cow. If you need to come up off of your wrists, you can. Round forward. Inhale up. You can always come back to seated for your cat-cows here. Just kind of giving your wrists a little break. And we are coming back to our tabletop. If you want to add padding under the knee that is stabilizing you, now's a great time. You can grab a pillow, you can double up your mat, shoulders roll down your back. We're gonna send our left toes back. So padding under the right knee would be a good job here. Yeah, we're gonna press back with the heel, roll it forward. If being up on your hands, on your wrists is a lot, option to come down here or grab a block or something to bring the floor closer and stay right here. Yeah, we're just kind of rinsing it out here, back and forward. Give me like one more, and on your last one, hold your heel back, shoulders roll down your back, chin off your chest, breathe. On your next inhale, lift your toes up and bring your foot out to the side. You can bring it out to the side here, or straight out from your hip. We probably don't want to go in front of your hip. It's just a lot for no reason, okay? You're bringing it here. You can be inside blade of the foot or entire foot down, shoulders roll down your back. And we're just gonna rock back and forth a little bit here. You can tuck your right toes under if that helps. You can put padding under your right foot. And once again, you can always come here. Maybe make these a little bit bigger. I don't know. I feel these in my inner thigh. 2 more wherever you are. Last one. Maybe you walk yourself up here. Hips are squared. You're gonna grab your very own leg and bring it to the front. Again, if you don't have extra padding under that knee that's down, for me it's my right knee, great time to grab that. Otherwise, we're gonna play with these low lunges here, chin off your chest. Whew. Breathe. Yeah, you're just playing with this. Your knee can go in front of your toes. It's really unserious behavior here. Should feel this in your glutes and your hips. Last one, let's hold it here. Your right knee is down, your right hip is heavied and neutral here. You're trying to stay neutral through your spine. Maybe an inhale up. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale up. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, and on this one, maybe start straightening that front leg, heel down, toe up. This is a lot for some people. Maybe you can frame it out. Maybe you can touch your foot. Softness in this knee, just a little bit. You can use your block. Breathe. Maybe you do a little side to side with your toes, wiggle your toes, stay in your body. Resist the urge to collapse here. 2 more breaths. Last one, then we come back through our low lunge. So crawl yourself forward here into your low lunge. 1 more big stretch. Hands can come down or to your block. Bring it around. Cat-cow it out. So your cat-cow is really like your palate cleanser here. We're gonna go to the other side. It can look exactly the same on this side or completely different. We're not doing a lot of judging. We're just kind of curious to see what happens. Right toes go back behind you. Extra padding under your knee that's down if you want it, if you need it, if you're not sure. It's never too late to grab that. It's never too late to bring in a variation here. Heel is going back and forth. This is my side where I have my plantar fasciitis, so doing this is like a lot spicier than the first side. On your last one, hold it back, heel presses back here. Shoulders roll away from your ears. And then we'll inhale to pick up this foot, bring it out to the side. Maybe it's back here, maybe it's here, maybe it's here. Does not need to be up here. All right, shoulders roll down your back. Again, we're gonna rock back and forth. Maybe you start smaller here. I like to try to put my entire foot down just because I feel like it gives me a little bit more leverage, but that might not be the case for you. And remember, you can tuck your bottom toes under. That stretches your foot a little bit, but for some people, their foot being flat like this is a no-no. So if you're one of those people, find a variation of this that you can do. We'll just do 1 more, wherever you are. Yes. We'll gracefully crawl our way up, grab our legs, and bring them around front. Here is your low lunge. Hips stay even, so we don't want to be rocking to one side or the other. We're rocking forward and back. Yes. Back toes can always tuck. I was just doing it, but if flat foot is just not your jam, you always have the option for that tuck here. Yeah. Let's hold. Inhale. Exhale, pull back. Chest and chin open up here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And then we will frame out the foot. Maybe block, pillow, blanket. I don't know what you need, but you can bring it. Back of your leg is soft. Heel is down, toe is up. Nose going towards your toes. If you want to be a little extra, you can pull your toes a little closer to your nose, but that's only if everything else is working out, okay? Maybe you wiggle your toes side to side. Resist the urge to collapse. Shoulders stay, roll down your back. One more breath and then we'll roll it forward into that low lunge all over again. Here we go. Low lunge. Back through into our cat-cows. You know this by now. Shaking your hips, shaking your head, yes and no. Adding a little extra to these cat-cows since we've already done them a couple of times. All right, we're gonna come to our belly a little bit. You have some options here. We're gonna start with a little puppy pose. So your hips stay up, similar to your child's pose, but we're not gonna get the toes doing that thing, and a lot of people hate that. You can tuck your toes if you want. Walk your chest and chin forward. Maybe they hit the deck, maybe they don't. Booty stays in the air. So puppy pose it is. Your chin can be down, you can put your forehead down. You can also stack up every single prop you have and then some. And bring them here to bring the floor a little bit closer to make this a little more comfortable. Alternatively, you can get a shoulder opener right here. Pulling your shoulders back, squeezing them in towards one another, lifting your chin, lifting your chest, and avoiding that feeling of everything coming towards the floor. Yeah, a couple more breaths wherever you are. So if you found this pose, you're in it, you're breathing. And when and if you're ready, coming all the way down to your belly. If you're not coming to your belly today, that's totally fine. If you want to add padding, you can. We're just going to do a little bit of shoulder work here, extending our arms. Head can come to the mat. It can come to a pillow, whatever you like. Feet are down. Squeeze your glutes. Shoulders roll away from your ears. We're going to lift up. Yeah, thumbs up. And then drop. 2 more. If you're like, Lauren, what am I supposed to be doing here if I'm not doing this? My suggestion would be a big this. Pull back, reach up. Yeah. Finish out wherever you are here. Squeezing your glutes if you're here. Last one, hands come over. We're going to press back into our child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. If you're like, child's pose is my nemesis, I have something for you. So traditionally, it looks like this. Your seat is going back. Your arms are reaching forward. Your forehead can come to the floor. Option to pile everything up under your chest, under your belly, under your glutes. And reach it here. Another option, because we will be coming all the way down to the floor, is to find your child's pose right here. So toes together, knees apart, head, shoulders, whole back being supported by the mat. All the fresh air in your face, similar movement for the hips, your choice. 2 more breaths wherever you are, and then we will find our way onto our back. Not super serious, very unserious behavior. When you come all the way down, bring your feet to the floor, your knees up. You can add padding under your head, under your shoulders, and we're going to drop our knees side to side. In our windshield wipers here, so very casual side to side, breathing. Option to drop your knees in towards one another, your thighs touch, you walk your feet outside to the outsides of your mat or just open a little bit. Internally rotating here. This is a big one for me because this isn't a natural shape for me. I don't feel like I'm doing this very frequently. If you want to add a little movement here, you can. Get a little motion in there to make this feel a little bit more tolerable. And then we'll walk our feet under our knees and go the other way. Feet together, knees apart, coming into that butterfly pose. Knees dropping down towards the floor. If you need extra support, maybe you grab your thighs. If you have pillows, you can stack them under your thighs here or under your legs to keep your knees from touching the floor. Add a little comfort. It is absolutely allowed and encouraged to make things more comfortable. You don't have to just suffer through this. It's never that serious. And then bring it back through center. A couple wiggles side to side, maybe loosening up here through the back of your body. You can make these bigger by hugging your knees in and rocking on your low back. Yeah, it should be silly, goofy, and not that serious. When you're ready, you're bringing your feet down, your head, shoulders, upper ribs all down. Maybe in a pillow, maybe on a block, hands to your heart, hand to your belly, and just take a couple deep breaths. Scanning your body for where you feel any of the stretches that we just did. Maybe your body and your brain are still catching up with one another. A little appreciation for the body that you brought into this stretch today. And on your next breath, maybe knocking your knees over to one side and rolling onto the side of your body here. Taking a breath, using your hands, using your props to press yourself up off of the floor. I know you can throw yourself up to seated, but we're practicing getting off of the floor. So we're pressing ourselves up here, coming all the way to seated. Sitting up tall, you can cross your legs, you can extend your legs, shoulders roll down your back. Maybe rock side to side, shake your head yes and no. One more big inhale together to seal it in, pull it down, clap for yourself, your body, the body that you brought to class. Thanks so much for joining me for this little stretch. I had so much fun. If you have questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If you want more little doses of stretches from me, let me know. And also if you want something different, if you're like, I don't want to get on the floor, I want to sit in a chair, I want to stand, let me know about that too. I want to hear from you. Mwah. Talk to you later.